Previously on ARK, Survival Evolved. Alright, well we have our lovely sharks out here. Now if you guys have been watching the series, you probably know we have had some bad luck with sharks in the past.
So maybe kidding them with...
No.
No!
No! Now when it comes to the sharks, I think they've gotten good enough. I think we're going to be able to saddle and name them. Yeah, we got a level 1 and a level... Whoop, there he is!
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there's Dolph. Oh wait, no, that's a Megalodon. Those are several Megalodons. Let's get him, Brutus! Oh, wow, you are way faster. We need some more of those guys. No! No, I was just saying they were living for a very long time. And welcome back to Shark Week. Xylophone here with another episode of ARK, Survival Evolved. Now, we have another Dodo we're going to name after you guys, so of course, you know what to do. Give us a hashtag ARK and a hashtag Shark, and we will get you a Dodo named after you. Like the video, this Dodo is going to be named Georgino. Oh, that's just a cool sounding name for a Dodo. So there we go, one named after you, sir. And we are going to get rolling right into the video where, well, a lot has happened. Mev! All our crops are dead!
Everything is gone.
I was able to salvage one of these. We had like 2 fertilizers left and like a pile of dying crops. So I just ended up putting the 2 fertilizers in this one just so it would be saved, and it looks like it needed both of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
so I guess we'll get more fertilizer going, but guess what? There's more bad news.
What?
More bad things have happened.
Just spit it out, man.
All of our sea life is dead. Let's start there.
Shark Week hype!
Shark Week hype! Brutus dies.
We left those 2 sharks alone for a week. They killed like probably 100 sharks between them both, with the amount of meat they had.
Other. Maybe that's what it was. Once it was down to 1 shark.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fend for himself, but
it's just the second we, acknowledged that they're alive, they die. The second, we get the ichthyosaurs out there, they die. Everything just went wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, how much worse could it get?
It gets a little worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember my beloved Raptor Metis? How could you forget Metis? Well, Metis has perished. Unfortunately.
Metis end.
Yeah, well done. Well played.
Worth. No.
But, yeah, and then the worst part is it all happened so fast I wasn't even able to record it. Pretty much, I went on a metal run up north, got a good amount of metal, things were looking good, got jumped by a few raptors, and, I could take a few raptors, so I started fighting them, but then about 5 scorpions came out of the bushes and joined the party.
If you saw the way, Eos died, rather similar to that, just with more scorpions.
So when it got to the point where I knew I couldn't run away, because the raptors, kept up with me and stuff, I hopped off of him. We fought side by side, and he almost made it, but he died, like, right at the end of the fight.
The dreaded almost. Wow, there's 75 narcoberries in this thing.
Nice.
I never saw them grow past, like, 29. Like...
That is weird.
Yeah,
actually. Yeah, now that you mention it, there's usually about 29 sitting in each
like
box.
29 is like the cap, and now this one just hit 70-something. Like, do they need to be, like, far away from each other?
Yeah.
I don't know, but anyway, guys, all this bad stuff just happened in one day while I was gone.
Yeah, you leave for one day.
I come back, and I just look at him, I was just like, yeah, a couple bad things happened. So
Rough night on ARK.
Yeah, that's exactly what the words were. Yeah, I've had a rough night on ARK. But yeah, there's a ton of just little, like, chore things we gotta do to constantly keep this place updated. Like, even right now, I just took the narcoberries out, grabbed some spoiled meat, and now I'm sitting here making narcotics. That's how we, tame dinosaurs. We need to keep a steady... It sounds like a drug business, but we need to keep a steady stream of narcotics flowing.
Yeah. And just as I am running outside to our big dinosaurs to see if any of them have pooped.
Yeah, that's the thing. Before this, I gathered some poop. I gathered a lot of thatch, so now we can get more compost being made. I put 300 thatch in this. We need this, like, these two constantly going to keep the amount of crops we used to have going. And the second people get lazy and don't do anything about them, well, we see what happens here. So yeah.
Yeah, and then there's, of course, feeding all the dinosaurs. That is another chore that needs to be done.
Luckily, the dinosaurs, when they're inactive, they don't need a lot of food, but you do need to upkeep them. And we have a lot of dinosaurs, guys. So we need to do a lot of stuff. And then, you know, we always got to, like, make new arrows, get supplies to repair our armor. I mean, there's a lot of work that goes into this game, and if you've played it, you probably know.
Yeah. And this is all, like, before you even walk out the door to try to go tame something.
Yeah, we show you guys all the interesting stuff, don't you worry. But yeah, this is just all about all that stuff we gotta do, like, every day. Well, yeah, like every day.
Yeah, like every day one of us has to
someone's gotta do it. And it's always me or Mev. So...
Yeah, I mean, we're not trying to single out anybody and say that they
don't
do work, but... We'll just say that me and Zylu do all the work. We'll just leave it at that. That's not really singling out anybody, right?
No, not at all. Obviously, we're taking shots at Ginger.
Obviously,
it's Ginger.
You really need to pick up the slack a little bit.
I love his sleeping spot here. He's just chilling under Donatello. Just flawlessly, no one will find me here. And I didn't see him. Like, it took me a second to see him, and I was like, oh, sneaky.
Oh, he must have been on recently, because he was in the house for a couple days.
So,
nice.
That's pretty cool. But we also got this, Mev's got this nice little house being constructed. I think you guys might have seen it before, but it's looking pretty snazzy, because we got stone walls in the game now. So,
yeah. And they fixed the painting, too.
Yeah, painting now actually, you know, covers the wood instead of just splattering it. So, you know, you walk in here, got a nice little, you know, warm, inviting design. You know, it kind of, you know, stood next to the other place. Yeah, it looks a little different. This style worked really well, the way the old thing was built. This works really well with the new systems, but... Oh, you got 2 torches at the front and everything?
Oh yeah, we're fancy up in here.
You just lit them just because we're showing it off, didn't you?
And because my torch is broken and I don't have any light sources.
Yeah. But that's the thing, we can like get this place into like a nice looking hall, turn it, I think you start turning it into a storage building, stuff like that.
Yeah, I've started to line the walls with some big storage crates. And
of course, you know, we got to gather tons of resources to do this. We've been casually gathering some stone. You know, might need to do a Bertha trip again sometime soon, get a ton of wood. We had to do a lot of them to get these walls going, and we might continue the walls. You know what, let's just show off the base today.
Yeah, I think we both did a tour recently, but some, you know,
just some of the ideas we're working with. I was thinking for the walls, we have these kind of like ramparts at the like gates and stuff, but it's really difficult to have them actually continue along the wall, so we might just have like little gatehouse areas here. But what I really like is having the door frames set up here instead of more walls. That way we can like stand up on these places we have, and it looks like, you know, battlements and stuff. You look out from here, it looks like we got a wooden castle set up, and I think it's really cool. So
this is why I'm now destroying actually these walls.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing that, but yeah. Plus it. Ooh, good job.
Yay! I broke the base.
Yeah, but we have them lined around, and it actually takes less resources than full walls.
Yeah, so it's a little...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll keep brachiosaurs out. Just having that. Because when the wall is too high, the only thing that can get over it is brachiosaurs. And if it's like that, I don't see them being able to squeeze between the little door things when it's a brachiosaur.
Yeah, I feel like they'd get caught here.
We also randomly painted the gate. I can craft the larger gates now, but we need a ton of metal. We also want to craft some guns and stuff soon, because we've mainly just been using our spears and raptors. But there's a lot more to this game we want to get going with soon. Ooh.
Yeah, we want to get a little more technologically advanced. There's a lot of stuff to this game. I mean, you might know a little bit more about it. I have like, no idea, although like polymers and circuits and electronics.
Yeah, like I learned a lot of the stuff, but a lot of it's just more difficult resources to get. So
Yeah.
we haven't really gotten too far into it, but definitely if you guys have any suggestions on things we should look into, let us know because we play a lot of this game, but we're not masters at it yet. So anything cool you've seen, even from someone else's channel or anything,
Yeah.
good knowledge to have.
You want to try to tame some more ichthyosaurs this evening, perhaps?
Yeah, that's a good idea. But also continuing the theme we got this episode of like building designs and grand schemes, I'm thinking we need some sort of walled off underwater place because we can do that now.
Yeah, to keep our guys safe because everything seems to keep dying
Well,
out
to
here.
be fair, the sharks all die from like being beached and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what happened to the other unnamed Megalodon that we had.
Mm-hmm. So I just don't even know. Like we got to figure out a way to get that all going safely, a way to keep our stuff from getting beached and getting eaten by other sharks. So we'll have plans for that coming soon. I also want like a big defensive tower in here made out of metal and stone, epic fortress. But once again, resources. It's tough to get this all going.
A lot of grinding.
Yeah, but it's always worth it. Setting cool stuff up to play with, setting it up for you guys to see.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see if we can.
Tons of fun with this game.
Yeah,
I love this game.
We'll see if we can spot a couple ichthyosaurs, see how long they can survive, see if we can do a temporary thing, and we'll probably get back to you guys soon. So I just fought off some Megalodons on Persephone. It really helps you put into perspective how amazing Artemis is. Artemis can take out a group of Megalodons without breaking a sweat. This Raptor's still a pretty good Raptor, and it can't. Oh man. But we lived, another tally mark towards those gold buckles someday, maybe. I see a yellow beacon. Now, normally I wouldn't go flying out to these because they're in relatively a bit more dangerous position than I'd like to bring Petrie. But we're going to give it a shot. See if we can get in here safely because it doesn't look too far. It just looks like it'll be, take a little too long for me to get there on a Raptor. Doesn't look like there's any predators nearby, so I think we may be able to just land, get back up, and get out of there. So Petrie, if you would kindly sit down. Ooh, this was almost gone too. And a compass and pike blueprint.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. And no, he's moving again!
Yeah, mine moved too.
Oh, they knew we were counting it down, but we found some ichthyosaurs. We're a little bit away from each other, sort of. We had a couple earlier Megalodons, kind of scared them off.
Yes.
But, ooh, I'm hungry.
Well, I got two guys I'm trying to tame. One's a level 25 and one's a level 1.
So hopefully we'll get these guys and then find a way to keep them safe. I would imagine these guys can be in water that's a little more shallow than the Megalodons, so we'll probably be okay. But we'll find out.
Yeah, I have a couple stacks of raw meat, so I'm eating a little bit myself.
Yeah. That's what I was doing a bit of. I feel like Persephone doesn't care about what I eat as much as Artemis does, though.
Yeah, you think Artemis gets a little mad, like stealing a fry off your friend's plate, and they're like, yo.
No, I think Artemis is more insistent on it. He's like, hey.
Oh, he insists that you steal the fry. That you're eating.
Something like that.
You guys are
He's like,
doing
hey,
the same
hey,
thing.
try this. Yo, try this. It's good. It's one of those guys,
Oh, don't cook it. Just eat it raw. It's much better.
Mm-hmm. And it's like you have that friend who always likes going to this place that you're okay with, but you don't love it. But you're like, yeah, it's good. Just to be supportive of them, It's
Yeah,
kinda
you know how much they love it. So
yeah, that's me with eating raw meat. It's like Artemis's favorite thing aside from prime meat. So, sir, are you all right? I don't know if this one's doing so good.
was he getting stuck?
He's like literally floating. Give him a little nudge. Come on. Don't die on us, buddy. And the dolphins hate us. The ichthyosaurs, they just swam away.
Yeah. We realized we actually got pretty lucky last time when we got them kind of caught in the lagoon here. But taming those dudes out in the big, deep, open ocean is...
Yeah, they swim away, they don't come back, they get into a fight with something, and it just doesn't work out. So, last time we had them kind of getting stuck on the sharks. Now, we could either, you know, get some more sharks, which we will be doing soon, hopefully. But I also have a plan. We need something to keep these guys safe. So we'll build a home/trap for them. And see if that'll work, probably, in a future episode.
Yeah.
Now,
Like dolphins. Cool.
yeah, exactly. Now, ichthyosaurs, they are carnivorous, so I do believe they eat meat. But the thing is, they're very friendly. Like, look at what it says when you go up to them. Put taming food in last item slot to feed.
Oh, it's just like invites you to come tame it.